In this video, I am testing a 5-year-old chocolate 3D printer, printing my own channel logo and tasting expired chocolate. Let's begin. I bought this machine 5 years ago. I was curious how it worked and was planning to start my YouTube channel back then. But life happened, the box got pushed to the back of the studio and I completely forgot it existed until today. So let's open it. I got the creator package, which comes with the printer, a power plug with adapters, the printer bed, 3 silicone beds, a tweezer, a recipe book, a shapes catalog listing every shape on the SD card and a quick guide, and of course the most important part, the chocolate, which expired 4 years ago, along with the bag of fillings. Also expired. We're doing this anyway. You also get 2 printer nozzles and a nozzle housing, which honestly felt more premium than I expected for a food printer. Setup was straightforward. Plug it in, attach the silicone bed to the printer bed, install it, cut the chocolate tube in half, load your chocolate tube face down with the metal piece facing up. This is where the pushing mechanism ejects the chocolate like a syringe. Hit print and the machine starts heating up. While waiting, I started poking around the interface and immediately noticed it was incredibly laggy. You can't even navigate back to the main menu without rebooting the whole machine. I figured there had to be a firmware update, so I went online to check. And that's when I found out that MyCusini, the company behind this printer, had filed for liquidation. Gone. Done. The website is still up, but barely breathing. The support email goes nowhere, and the platform they built around this printer is slowly dying with them. But I was already here. The machine was heating up, and honestly, I needed to know if this thing still works. The first shape on the screen was a unicorn. Obviously, I printed it.
Why are you gay?
And I'll say this, the machine is quieter than I expected, and watching the chocolate layers build up is genuinely satisfying. When it finished, I left it to fully cure before touching it because this isn't really chocolate. It's mostly cocoa butter, and the heat from your hand melts it almost immediately. Then it was time to taste it. Expired chocolate, printed by a bankrupt company's printer, shaped like a unicorn. What could go wrong? Before I tell you, please subscribe to the channel. It helps me more than you think. And let me know in the comments if you would try a 3D printed chocolate. Now, back to the unicorn. Honestly, the first bite was not bad, and then the aftertaste hit. It wasn't metallic. It was 4 years of expiration hitting the back of my throat all at once.
You are gay.
Moving on, I wanted to print my own channel logo, so I went to the MyCusini portal to upload a custom file. The website is exactly what you'd expect from a company in liquidation, barely functional. But somehow, I still had an active account from when I first registered the machine 5 years ago, which gave me access to their slicer tool to generate printable code from my own files. First attempt, not great. The scale was off, so I adjusted it and tried again. Still not great. The generated G code has too much nozzle travel and the layer height isn't optimized at all. Their built-in shapes are noticeably better quality than anything their own portal generates from a custom file, which says everything. Printing with chocolate isn't a new idea. Commercial machines have existed for years, but they cost a fortune and are aimed at bakeries and businesses. MyCusini's vision was different. They wanted one of these at every household, and honestly, that's a beautiful idea. But here's where it fell apart. Their chocolate only works with their proprietary tubes. They refuse to share the formula. Every custom STL upload costs credits, even if the G code comes out terrible, and once your credits run out, you buy more. You're permanently locked inside their ecosystem, paying at every step for a product that barely works outside of it.
This is nuts.
People aren't stupid, and eventually the market agreed, because the company that built all of this filed for bankruptcy, and went into liquidation. The machine still works. The chocolate is expired. The company is gone. And somewhere out there is a better version of this idea waiting for someone smarter to build it right.